May 30th, commitment. As we walk through life, there are many things and people we may lose or lose out on if we are unwilling to commit. We need to make a commitment for relationships to grow beyond the dating stage, to have the home or apartment we want, the job we want, or the car we desire. We must commit on deep levels to careers, to goals, to family, friends, recovery. Trying something will not enable us to succeed. Committing ourselves will. Yet, we need never commit before we are ready. Sometimes our fear of commitment is telling us something. We may not want to commit to a particular relationship, purchase, or career. Other times, it is a matter of our fears working their way out. Wait then. Wait until the issue becomes clear. Trust yourself. Ask your higher power to remove your fear of commitment. Ask God to remove your blocks to commitment. Ask God for guidance. Ask yourself if you are willing to lose what you will not commit to. Then listen quietly and wait until a decision seems consistently right and comfortable. We need to be able to commit, but we need never commit until we are ready. Trust that you will commit when you want to. God, guide me in making my commitments. Give me the courage to make those that are right for me, the wisdom to not commit to that which does not feel right, and the patience to wait until I know. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is the language of letting go, and it's a lot easier said than done to figure out if I should commit, not commit. Like, is this right for me, not right for me? Sometimes I feel like I pray on it, meditate on it, and I still don't get any signs or any nudges or bumps or indicators if I'm making the right decision or not. And then so sometimes that commitment becomes a risk, But what I do then is I trust in my higher power that the risk is going to pay off one way or another. Let's say purchasing a vehicle, for instance. I never feel all kinds of warm and fuzzies when I'm talking to a car salesman. I know they're looking for a commission, even if they're trying to hook me up with a deal and they're giving me thousands of dollars off or whatever. Like, they're still looking for a commission, and it's still the sale of a vehicle that was manufactured, that there's potential for some defects to happen within this vehicle. Warranties only last so long. There's a lot to think about when balancing out buying a vehicle. Can I afford this monthly payment? How much can I really afford to put down today? I feel, deep inside, I wish we didn't have the need for vehicles. I wish the energy was free and we didn't have to gas them up. Maybe we could revert to horses. Maybe we could just walk or run everywhere. Unfortunately, that's not the case in today's society. Vehicles are kind of essential for most of us. And so purchasing one becomes like a need, even though it's a depreciating asset. It's something that you buy that typically goes down in value until it becomes classic, and very few, make it that far, especially vehicles made these days. I don't know if they're ever going to become classics. I don't know how that is going to work out. But either way, see what goes into thinking about buying a vehicle. And so to lean on, and then you don't have a whole lot of time to pray and meditate when you're at the dealership, and this is the only day you can get to the dealership because I have to work, I gotta go, hit my meetings, I have school, I have a whole list of things that is gonna really hinder my ability to make it to a dealership again. Or my vehicle is breaking down and I need one now. Like, sometimes I have a very short time frame to figure it out. And looking for the signs within that time frame, waiting for God's response and meditating, sometimes it's hard to do when you're in a crunch, so sometimes we have to take a leap of faith and take a risk and hope that it pans out. And you know what, even if it doesn't, say I buy a lemon and things start going awry and I have a vehicle that doesn't work, even though I just bought it, then you know what, it's a learning experience. Then I can learn more about that vehicle and what not to buy in the future, or what dealership not to go to in the future. Maybe I could spread the word to people, hey, this thing, don't buy one of these or don't go here. And then I become a testimony to maybe help other people in the future. And I have to suffer a bit. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we take a risk and it doesn't turn out the way we want it to, but that's the way we want it to. Maybe our higher power's intention is for us to go through that experience to learn the hard way, so to speak. Who knows, you know? So the trick is you don't beat yourself up about it. I don't beat myself up about it. I do try to give myself time to figure some of these things out and not make a commitment until I'm ready. And then sometimes that, you know, I'm kind of right on the fence still when I decide to commit. And I hope that it's going to work out. And if it doesn't, it's still going to work out later down the line. That's my point. So thank you guys for coming out. Hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.